Nityanandam Mashivarupa here from the Nityananda Peetham Vidadi Adinam, here with yet another edition of Powerful Cognitions, the Hindu Way. Today I thought I would again share about what was revealed in the satsang this morning by Paramahamsa Nityananda. He revealed very beautifully, he talked about actually Mahasadashivoham, the upcoming program in December that all of us are so excited about, where Swamiji will reveal the science of Aushadha. And as part of that, he revealed how we're going to have firewalking and lemon piercing. And, these amazing Vedic practices, you can say village practices as I would have thought, during Mahasadashivoham. Now, if someone had told me this before, I would have been very, very skeptical. But it is so fascinating how Swamiji described this, and I can't wait to try it. He described this as a way in which what you feel, your cognition feels or your muscle memories feel as being violated, or the violence in there, you are replacing that with the higher cognition of your Ishtadevata or of your higher purpose, maybe Guru or God. So the way I understood it, when with this high cognition, with the awareness that you have, you take this intense tapas that you put your body through, that you put your muscle memory through, then you replace the fundamental cognitions that are there. Swamiji used the word fundamentals. What is fundamental in our muscle memory? Basically, it just comes down to fight or flight, isn't it? It comes down to either intense violence or retreating and just killing yourself, dying. In cognition, I'm talking about. And this is such a fundamental instinct that is programmed in all of us, however sophisticated, however together we may be. Ultimately, when it comes down to the brass tacks, we will function from this base cognition of fight or flight. And Swamiji reveals so beautifully this intense tapas that we take through firewalking. He also said turmeric bath. I have to figure that out yet. How these practices actually help us reprogram these fundamental instincts to be of higher cognition, of your devotion, your bhakti, your love to your Ishtadevata. What a powerful way to do things. Imagine if your fear, your very fight or flight syndrome, is now replaced in your muscle memory towards devotion to your Ishtadevata. That is enlightenment itself, isn't it? Because all of us, when the layers of the onion are peeled and you get down to the brass tacks, what holds us together, what we respond from, is fear of fear. Now, if that itself can be replaced by using such techniques, then that will take us beyond, what might be our limiting cognitions to highest cognitions. So fascinating. I can't wait to try this fire walking. I've always been fascinated with it. Even lemon piercing, it's like acupuncture. Within certain points, you insert a little bit of a needle, and what that needle does is creates a little bit of a pain that now when you're holding that highest context of your Ishtadevata, of that devotion, then simply that gets programmed into your muscle memory. I've seen this in Malaysia during Thaipusam. People carry these huge kavadis or take intense penance, all in the name of Muruga, all in the name of that powerful energy, youth energy that holds them. And when you do that, then it's like instead of your fear or instead of your fight or flight syndrome, it is pure Muruga energy that is replacing you. So that is really tapas. Tapas doesn't even have to be, this kind of intense thing. Even when you practice, let's say, a meditation, or even when you do morning yoga, really that's what it is about, isn't it? Where you're trying to replace your instinctive muscle memories, your fundamental cognitions towards a higher cognition by allowing these higher energies, by allowing this powerful cognition to settle as opposed to your regular fight or flight instincts. So that's one of the beautiful things that I got from satsang today. I invite all of you to the program Swamiji is going to have on the 26th and 27th. It's called Kalpataru, and it's about glimpses into Mahasadashivoham, where for the first time Swamiji will reveal in detail the science of Aushadha. I mean, imagine you could do Kumbhaka for like a couple of hours, or there is one leaf or any herb that you're given, and with the programming that Swamiji puts into it, you can go into that bliss state right away. And it's really fascinating, this journey Swamiji is taking us on. There was, of course, completion first, where we learned how to build powerful cognitions, because otherwise, if you are in ignorance, then all these sciences revealed to you will actually can be easily just overridden by your ignorant decisions. Or worse still, you could do yourself a lot of damage by using them irresponsibly. So Swamiji has led us through completion. Then he's talked about, he's been awakening all these powers in us. Last time he took us into mandalas where it's not just the Chidakasha, it's not just the, it's not just the Ghatakasha, the inner space, but also the space around us, where he's taught us to constantly hold it in that space of enlightenment and not be affected by the energies and the negativities around. So fascinating now to go into Aushadha. Do come join us on 26th, 27th for Kalpataru, Glimpses of Mahasadashivoham. Look forward to talking to all of you. Nityanandam.